Hey everybody, welcome back to Ancient Relics and Hokey Religions. I am the therealjoshT. This is JnJtabletop, and we're just gonna go through around in a square and everybody say who you are, who your character is, and if your character collects anything, just say what they collect. And if you don't think they would collect anything, then then that's fine. And we're gonna start with Michael.
Oh, I want to go first.
Oh, we're gonna start with Izzy, okay.
Whoa!
So, I'm Izzy. I play Melly. She's a Divine Soul Sorceress. And the thing she collects is memories.
Nice.
Then I'll go to pass it to Michael.
I'm Yoda. I play Mac, a halfling rogue, and he collects knives. I mean, it's no surprise, but that is... And he does have a spoon. One special spoon,
I love
I
that.
should say.
Yeah.
I don't know if he
You're
collects
still-
them, because he only has one.
Well,
But
but
it's noteworthy.
that's interesting. Like, are you still a collector if you just have one and you're content with the one? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Chat, comment section, you decide.
Let us know.
All right, I guess that means it's up to me. I'm Jake, I'm one of the J's of the JnJtabletop brethren peoples. I play Vale, the elven fighter warlock. I was gonna say he collects information, but I think Vale collects bad decisions with good motives. But bad decisions is definitely becoming a collection of his. And yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say about that.
What's up, everybody? I'm Evbo, or Evan, and I play Echo, the halfling monk. You can probably hear my dogs going ballistic in the background, but that's okay. We're gonna just roll with it. And Echo, I don't know if I would say Echo collects anything. The closest thing to that, maybe songs. Not that there have been a lot of songs, but there's been a couple in this campaign. So yeah, I think if anything, he collects songs.
Now I feel like I need to make a secret,
child.
like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time-esque mini game just for Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we'll fast travel.
He does he have a dulcimer? It's not really very portable, is it? Is it dulcimer portable?
Not exactly. It's like backpack sized.
Oh, for a halfling,
So,
it's even more trouble.
It's pretty big for him. It's about the size of his whole torso.
I just remember him playing it in our Master Dina was dulcimer. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's in the bag of holding, right?
Yes, it is.
I think so.
Yeah, we jammed it in
It
there.
was intentionally put in there.
Mm-hmm.
We absolutely, totally know everything that's inside the bag of holding. And I keep track of that, for sure. So, let's see. I mean, this is JnJtabletop. If you're here, you probably know what it is, but JnJtabletop is when Jake and I, and sometimes our friends, mostly these three friends here, get together and do some fun stuff. Most of the time, D&D related, always tabletop RPG related, a lot of instructionals and just fun how-tos and playthroughs and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to check us out, then just, go to the link in the doobly-doo and just check all of our other stuff out. Hit a like, hit a subscribe if you're feeling crazy. Hit a dislike if you hate us. And, whatever. It's all good. It's all engagement. Do we need to shout out, one, anything else, and then two, the music?
I don't think so. Just you can see all of our Twitter handles here, particularly Izzy's. You can find that. Anyways, yeah, just you can follow us on all our socials. All those links are also in the description. You should check out the description. And you mentioned the music. This particular song isn't, but a lot of the music will be handled by Michael Gelfie Studios. And in fact, why don't we take a look at the Michael Gelfie Tavern playlist? How about that? Oh.
Okay, earlier when you said the universal sign of readiness, did you start playing tavern music?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I just now got the music on. I didn't.
gosh.
I was like, something's missing. Now,
I don't
now
understand.
And now
I
you
don't
know
get
why
it.
I was so confused when you said
I do.
that. Like, what's
I do.
the universal sign of readiness?
The tavern music is usually.
It is. It 100% is.
Well, this is the Michael Gelfi Tavern music playlist, and yeah, maybe we'll do some Michael Gelfi music today.
Hey, fun times. Okay. Well, that's everything then. I guess just as a warning ahead of time, I've had a little thing with my throat going on lately, so the voices might, we might not have as much voices as we normally do, but I would rather play and have less voices than not play and have more voices. So if you don't like that, then dislike the video because it's still engagement. And anyway, let's do the recap. So, last time, Ancient Relics, Hokey Religions, our group had been going through on their way to a major city called Rexcentrum. And on their way there, they found a snake. They followed the snake. They got into some fights along the way. They found a village, and in this village, there were some very young people and some very old people, and they needed help. So our group, being the friendly, awesome people that they are, they went in, and without any promise of reward, really, they went out, they fought a giant, massive snake, and they freed a girl named Maggie, who was involved in some sort of sketchy thing with Baylor. So they brought her back, got her some medicine, Melly did some healing, and then the next morning, when Mac was training a young boy, something attacked, some sort of monstrosity, some sort of snake, bear, monster combo, just not anything good. So they fought it, they were successful, and then suddenly they heard a little message from Baylor, basically saying things were not over and that Maggie was his, belonged to him. So the group, being persistent, sought out to find this Baylor. They found what they believed to be his workshop, and inside this workshop, there were all sorts of horrible, monstrous creations of just almost like a taxidermy collection for someone who just wanted to mess with things and play God and just mix different normal animals together and monsters together and all sorts of things of the sort. So as they moved through this area, they saw a bunch of different creations of his like that, all very disturbing. And as they continued on through, they found a door led to a pretty large room. As soon as they opened the room, they felt a gas begin to pour through this room, and the gas almost immediately, upon entering the room or really just being in that doorway, begins to make the players feel, or the player characters feel groggy. Their tongues begin to swell, they become short of breath. As they take everything in, they look around and they see that there's just bones of all sorts of humanoids and animal creatures all along the floor of the room. And across the room, they do see a door. And yeah, I mean, I think I'll turn it over to you, the people. And I guess Mac is the furthest in here, so you've taken a couple steps in the room, and quickly as you almost immediately after you enter, you're feeling groggy. You already almost feel like you could fall down. Your tongue, excuse me. Your tongue is swollen. It's hard to breathe. What does Mac do?
Is the door behind still open, or did the door shut?
The door behind is in fact still open.
I'm gonna turn around and kind of like go back the other way. Kind of like, wait, yeah, we need to go back.
Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely able to do that.
Vale will follow Mac's lead there, or maybe Mac kind of pushes him. Like, I don't know.
Fly, you fool.
Yeah. It was very strange.
There's something in the air. In that room.
Then we should probably either figure out a way to mitigate that or maybe find another way.
Yeah, I would say we should maybe check one of the other doors. I know there was a couple other doors we haven't checked yet.
Vale would shut the door if we didn't mention that. I don't know if you did.
I don't think you did, but makes sense. Wise decision.
Trying to look back at the map for things we didn't explore. There's a few doors we haven't explored.
There are a few.
Well, I will.
Vale's good to follow. Yeah.
I'll continue backtracking the way through, and I guess we'll check this door first, since it is the first one that we're coming to that I haven't tried.
Sure. Alright, so
Is it locked and or trapped?
roll perception.
That is a 13.
13?
Yes.
Does not appear to be trapped. And the door is in fact unlocked.
I would like to open said door.
I refuse.
Quietly.
Alright. So as you open this door, it's almost like another level. Whereas everything that you'd seen so far is disturbing, but they're all, well, most of them at least were animals. The creatures that you see in this room are all various. They all appear to be of dwarven descent, of that lineage. That's the wording. And they're just in various states of just picked apart, dissected. There's a various like bones and things on bookshelves on the wall. It's all just very disturbing. Some of them are posed with like a boar's head on top of it, and one of them is carrying an axe. Another one is carrying some sort of like tablet. Another just has a shield, but they're all messed up.
Is there like a desk anywhere?
There is no desk.
Just when I thought this place couldn't get any worse.
Quite gruesome.
What is this thing look like? Is this a doorway, or is it like a fireplace, or?
It looks like you could see some sort of like pipes and things being connected in there, and like they're coming out of that wall and going into the floor.
I guess I'll go to this door and check for traps and try to open this door.
Okay, that one is locked.
I would like to pick the lock.
Sure. Roll your thieves' tools.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look at the pipes. But
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Like you said, it's just coming out of the wall. Like, is it running up and down the wall? Is it?
Like it looks like
it's
they're
connected to anything or going anywhere.
It looks like they're coming from the room behind.
Yeah.
And running down the wall and going into the floor. And some of them turn at like a 90-degree angle and go into the wall. There's
Yeah.
8 of them.
And it's just pipes. There's no like wheels or levers or anything like that.
Not on this side.
24.
24. You very easily pop that lock and open the door. And I realize you're waiting for me to do this. So as you enter this room, you see like hanging up on the wall there's just various tools like wrenches and that kind of stuff. And over in the corner, on the right side of that room, you see 8 pipes. It appears to be some sort of control room, of some sort. So each of these pipes has a valve, and there's a hand wheel for that valve. There's a red arrow on each of them. And right now they are all pointed to the left.
Echo, can you come in here for a minute?
Sure. Echo has not seen what's in there yet, so. Oh. Gods. And he'll.
You might just want to come in here and not look in that room.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around and say, Melly, you may want to wait there, and kind of shuffle in. You can hear him a little like sickly as he says it. Oh. Fascinating.
What do you make of this?
I think I guess I would like to roll to see what I make of it, because I would not think it's fair to say that Echo would necessarily know about machinery.
Sure.
But I think he knows what pipes carry. But I think the extent of it would depend on some sort of roll. I don't think it's fair to have me say, of course he knows about that. So let me get my dice, which I forgot to get. But they're right next to the desk. So give me 10 seconds.
Oh no.
Vale, are you looking for anything in the room or on the other side with the pipes, or what are you doing?
I think after he feels like he sees where it goes, like says it comes out and goes down into the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess he's trying to think if he can see any other. He's just seeing if there's any other like things in the floor, or remember maybe something in the floor of the other rooms. He actually might come outside just to take a quick look into this bigger room where Melly is.
All right, I do have my dice, so just let me know when we're ready. I will roll dice.
You are ready to go.
Okay, what sort of check would you think would fit this the best? Because I don't really know.
Intelligence? Investigation, perhaps?
Investigation seems
Do you
Right.
have any bonus for investigation?
No. So the only thing that's even remotely similar that I have is insight, but that's more like reading people than anything. So we'll say
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. I would
the
like to
D&D
roll an
definition of
check
insight
on
doesn't fit.
pipes.
Yeah. I want to see how they like what kind of vibe I get from them. Yes, I don't know how much he'll know about this, but let's see. Investigation. I know 18 worth. That was
18
that's a +1, so I that's a good roll.
Yeah. Yeah, so I would say with an 18, just kind of like looking around at what's there and everything, I would say you get the idea of that it there's a very strong chance that it would be connected to the gas in the other room, and that these valves probably control the flow.
I see. And you see him like there's probably like 30 seconds or so where he's kind of like dumbfounded by it, but then kind of like Vale was doing in the other room, he starts to look and kind of follow where the pipes go. I think these have something to do with the gas in the other room. And you said there were arrows on each of them, right? And you said they were all facing to the right?
Right now, they're all facing to the left.
To the left, sorry. Okay. I'm gonna just make a note of that. All arrows facing left. And there are no identifying marks. So those arrows are on the valves themselves? Or are they... Where are those arrows located?
They're on the valves themselves. So, like when you actually turn the...
Okay. So to indicate that basically all of the valves are in the same position.
Mhm.
Okay. So all of these are facing the same direction, which should mean, I think, that they're all either activated or deactivated. Maybe. I think that if we turn these, it will have something to do with the gas in that room. Maybe directing the flow of it?
Think we should turn them all?
Echo would like to look and see if there are vents or something to indicate that there is airflow, like that there would be flow in this room or the room next to us with all the yucky dwarf people in it.
You don't notice any.
I think he would take a quick. He'll just kind of put a finger up. Not even like saying anything. He's like in think mode. But he'll run out into the next room, the bigger room, and see if he can see anything in there.
Yeah,
Any indication?
Vale would be looking for a vent, so he might even have found it if.
Yeah, I think Vale absolutely would have found it while you were kind of doing your inspection of the valve room, the control room.
Yeah, I think he would run up then to Vale and see that Vale was like looking at something, and then kind of snap his fingers and look at Vale and kind of smile, like.
Yeah, he just
we're
nods.
both on the
Like,
same page.
absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Melly,
is
remember
it
when
on
I
the-
said?
Sorry, go ahead.
Melly, remember when I said not to go in there?
Yes?
I think for safety, you may want to go in there, or don't look and go into the room to the left when you walk in. It's a lot less gross.
Where is the vent? I'm sorry,
There's
you were in the
like-
middle of a scene.
But what's going to happen here?
I don't know yet, but I think we may have found how to stop the gas from being in that one room. But I don't know if gas will end up in here.
So then wouldn't it make sense for me to stay here in case you guys needed help?
Well, I don't want you to breathe in poison gas.
Okay, okay. just start screaming anything, and I'll come running. Alright, so Melly's gonna go walk. She's just gonna look straight down and try to make her way into the room to the left.
Okay.
I think she could do that without issue, right?
Yeah, I think you could do that without issue. It'd be for silliness sake to do anything else.
Okay, so what were you saying, Jake?
I was just wondering where the vents were. Was it on the wall, on the floor, on the ceiling?
On the
I'm
ceiling.
guessing on the ceiling. Okay, how high are the ceilings?
10, 12 feet, something like that.
Okay, so Vale is just going to take a rag, some kind, cast Mage Hand, grab the rag, and put it up to the vent and see if there's air movement. Like if the rag moves or not.
Sure. Yeah, there is a little bit of air movement.
Well, this one seems to be active. Perhaps. Oh, there is airflow, at least.
So maybe... I don't want to put anyone in danger, but I think the only way to know if these will work is to have someone able to see if the gas is flowing. And at least for Mac, he seemed to be okay for a few seconds.
I mean, that's fine, but I'm here. I know where the vents are. It's fine. I got this.
Just... if you're going to fall unconscious, do so loudly so we can hear you.
I'll do my best. How far away is the vent from the door? Is it something where he could keep his mage hand active with that, with a little rag up there? He's got a 30-foot range.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just gonna stand kind of by the door looking at the rag up against it to see if it like increases or just stops altogether.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I think with that, Echo's gonna head back to the pipe room, the control room, and meet back up with Mac. And okay, I think, like I said, that these have something to do with the gas here. So I think the only thing that we can do is start turning them and see what we get.
That sounds like a very veiled thing to say, but let's do it.
Are they all kind of in a straight line? Like you said, there were 8 pipes, right? With valves on them?
They're all in a straight line. All the valves are pointing to the valves.
Okay. I think the first thing that Echo is going to do, starting with the one all the way on the left, is try to turn it counterclockwise. So to the left. To see if it moves.
Okay. Trying to turn it counterclockwise.
Or
yeah,
I'm sorry, I mixed that up. I wanted to turn it clockwise.
Okay. Yeah, it still moves.
Okay.
It's almost as if 90-degree turns are the sweet spot.
Okay. So it seems to almost like set in every 90 degrees for the sake
Yeah,
of...
like up, down, left, right,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. Back, jump, back, jump.
All right, he's going to set them to up, down, left, right. And then yell BA start. And I assume get 50 echo lives. Okay, no. He will set it, I guess, upward. Wait, this will take a while. So, okay. Yeah, he's gonna do that and then just kind of shout out to Vale, anything?
What did you turn them?
He just turned the leftmost pipe up.
Okay.
There's 8 of these things. This is great.
I wasn't sure if you did one up, all of them up, up,
Just-
down, down, left, right, left, right.
Just
Or-
one
or
for the
what?
moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you turn the one up, I'll say you almost hear like just kind of like there's some sort of change in pressure that you could hear from the control room. Vale, you don't really notice anything in the on that.
Nothing so far.
All right, then he will turn it. I think he's gonna do the same. He's gonna turn all of them straight up.
Okay. So you hear like just various just like just like kind of noises of just that things are being messed with. Vale does not notice any change on the air pressure.
How peculiar. He's going to turn them all to the right. This time starting on the rightmost valve just because it's where he happened to be when he finished. So I don't know if that'll, change anything in particular, but...
It's just, you hear various just kind of and everything as you're making these changes, but there's no noticeable difference for any of you, I would say.
Okay, and then down all of the valves. Same thing?
Same
Not
thing.
much change?
Mhm.
All right, then... I think... he's gonna turn them all left. I will also just point out that he has not left them in any particular position for more than, let's say, 15 seconds.
Okay.
It's basically he'll turn him to the one spot and then, hey, is everything, how are we doing? And then move on to the next thing. So now they're all back in their original positions, although a full turn to the right, clockwise. How strange. Okay. So he was able to tell that there were differences in the pressure, but not really one way or the other, whether it was getting stronger or weaker.
Yeah, not really one way or the other, just as if just the act of turning the knobs themselves was having some sort of a effect, but you're not really sure what effect.
Interesting.
We could always go try checking the room that we came from, and then there's also another couple rooms that we still haven't checked yet as well. If we can't figure out what these
My first instinct is that each of these controls the flow of gas to specific rooms, although, if I understand pressure correctly, the more you add airflow, the less strong that airflow will be in a closed system. So I don't know. This is very strange.
I think with that, Echo's gonna just take another look around the room. There's nothing else in this room, right? Like there's no
like Michael mentioned in the other room, there's no desk or like there's nothing in here.
No, I mean there's no desk or anything like that. In the other room, you had the dwarves that were all kind of messed up and posed, and one of them had a sword, another one had like a shield, one had a tablet, but they're all kind of it's just like more posed taxidermy like things.
So there's not like a blueprint diagram engraved on the wall to the left
No, there's no blueprint diagram
of the piping system.
You know what? Echo's gonna set the valves to up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
You hear like a
That is 8.
Anything?
Calling out to the veil.
the vent changes pressure like slightly for a second, and then nothing really.
I think the moment it changed slightly, I would have told him so that he might know which one affected it. But
Yeah. Would it, man? Would I know at what point that happened? Like you said,
Vale
if
said
there was
something
kind of
like
change.
almost immediately after you changed all of them.
So it's not. Is it a code?
He thinks to himself for a second and then changes them all back to their original position for safety's sake. Because we know what that does.
And I just want to make sure no one has actually checked the room itself to see what it looked like, right?
The room with the gas in it
the
already?
original room.
Yeah.
No.
Vale's been wanting to suggest it, but he also is waiting for you.
Well, I guess we could see if anything changed in that one room. Maybe we accidentally did it.
And everything is pointed to the left right now?
Currently, yeah.
You don't have to move your token if you want to just ask guys, yeah. or
We
say
could,
that
we
you
could
are.
form a little daisy chain of people that yes, no.
Take short little legs and run over there and check that room.
Vale will go with him, so he's not alone. But just...
It looks exactly the same as how it was, and you could actually.
You changed something before you checked, right?
No, he put them all back into the original position.
Vale just kind of goes, oh. Okay.
Back just shrugs.
Should you go or should I?
Cast message. You
If it's 100 within 120 feet, yeah. It goes around corners, so he tries to reach Echo with message. It's 120 foot range.
For easiness' sake, we'll say that you reach him.
Okay. It's no change. Mac said everything is where it was originally, so that's not surprising.
But we don't know. Believe it or not, that's good information. Because we don't know exactly how this works. Are there vents where you are? Are you in a safe area?
Vale would have checked to see if every room had a vent. I'm guessing the answer is yes, but
Yeah.
So there's vents in that little hallway.
I'm going to make a change.
sometimes it's the only way to learn.
Echo will set it back to up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Do you still have the door open in that room?
Yes.
So you could since you actually like went in and you noticed the gas and everything, it's almost like you could see it and you could kind of hear a very faint hiss now that you know that it's there and you're expecting it, and you just hear it slowly dissipate. You don't see the actual gas coming out anymore. Do you think it worked?
Whatever you did seems to have perhaps shut it off.
I refuse to believe that. That is contrary to my expectations.
Oh yes.
Can I can I break immersion for a moment?
Yes.
Heck yes.
That's from a puzzle in Wally's. You know Wally. You've done a couple videos with Wally, I think.
Yeah, Wally DM. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a book of puzzles, and up, down, left, right is the solution. But I did not realize that that's what I didn't say it out loud, so it just didn't click in my head. And as soon as you said it, I was like, "That's not what it is it?" And then I looked at it, and I was like, that's
Okay.
what it is."
So I feel bad because like I said that kind of as a bit because it's like the code.
Hey, no, it worked.
So it's
Wally's
just
old
Echo
enough to
making a
know.
lucky guess.
Yep, so nice one, Wally, and anyone watching, check
Sorry
out.
for not actually solving the puzzle.
That's okay. You still solved it. That's yeah. Well, check out Wally DM on YouTube. He's got a lot of puzzles and a lot of fun stuff. So,
Just an Easter egg.
like this. Yeah.
I thought I saw a little micro expression change when I first said I'm gonna put it up, down, left, right. I could swear I saw a little piece of you
Go like
fall out.
ah.
Because that's why. Because I was like, "Ha, that's funny," and then I looked at it and I was like, "Up, down, no." Yep.
Okay.
Only.
I think then Echo will just quickly ask Melly to wait a moment while he checks to make sure that the next room is safe. And he will check the next room. Just make sure it's clear because there's nobody in there right now.
It is safe.
Okay. All right. I don't exactly know how, but a lucky guess seems to have saved the day, so I think we're okay. Shall we meet up with Mac and Vale?
Yes, let's definitely go.
Let's shall.
Indeed.
Val would definitely be checking the room out. Who am I kidding?
Sure. So yeah, I mean it's there are just various bodies and mostly bones, really. But there are some of them that look a little bit fresher, just in different states of decay, as if they just got trapped in there and passed away. But you do see a door to the north and a door to the east.
Once Val sees Mac, looks like he's ready to go back to work. He'll
Yeah,
fall in
it
behind.
does look like that.
Yeah.
Mac wants to check to see if this door is locked in for traps.
Miguel, why don't you roll perception to see for trap? 13. You're very consistent with those 13s.
You know, the sad thing is, that's rolling a 5. So it's not like I'm rolling well.
Yeah, I was like, don't you have expertise in that? Like, aren't you really good at seeing things?
Yes, I have a +8 to perception.
It is locked. It doesn't really appear to be trapped.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
After I unlocked the last one, what kind of locking system do these doors have? And what I mean by that is, how strong do they look?
How
Like-
strong do they look?
Yes. I mean, is it something where it's just a really small, kind of like a deadbolt? Is it something where it's, like a big piece of metal going through? Like, how beefy, how secure does these look? Do I think I could kick through the door is what I'm asking.
All right, so they are a little beefier only because they're made from stone and not metal. So I just think for me at least, for you to get it right with a stone lock, I think it does have to be a little bigger, a little beefier.
All right, I'm gonna try to pick a lock then.
All right, go for it.
Not trying to break my leg here. That is a 18.
You have picked the lock. And inside this room, there are there's just various like plants and all sorts of just local greenery that he is trying to grow in here, and it looks like there's some sort of like, I mean, it's not like an electric heat lamp, but something that I would say would function as a heat lamp like that. That's some sort of like light spell that he has in there. And yeah, there's just the thing with these plants is even the plants, there's like it's just something off about them. There's like a dark kind of purple hue that they have to them. They just look, I don't know, sometimes seeing greenery and plants and everything like that, you see them and you're like, ah, nice, this feels good. And you see these and it just still feels sad.
Do these plants all look alive though? Like they don't look like they're dead plants.
They do look alive.
Mac just kind of turns to the group, and I'm assuming the other two, Echo and Melody, you're both following.
Yes.
Just kind of turns and just like, I wouldn't get too close to these plants. With all the experiments that are going on, I don't know how actual plants these are.
Probably good advice.
I really hate this place.
I would say there hasn't been a room where I thought, this gets better.
Probably just means what we're doing is really important.
These are
Really like to be done with the place.
This is where Baylor is. We need to find him. Do we want to go to one of the other doors, or it looks like there's a staircase right there?
Those stairs leading down, is that why they get more narrow?
The stairs are, in fact, leading down. Where is it? There it is. Miley, what's your passive perception?
Hold on. Let's see. Passive perception. It's 11. Pretty bad.
I'd say just like as you're walking by, you see that one of the plants kind of moves a little bit, almost as if there might be like some sort of critter or something moving inside of the not enclosure, raised garden, whatever you want to call that.
Okay, so it looks like there's an animal in the enclosure, but not like inside the plant.
You saw like a little branch kind of move or vine kind of move as if something might have brushed up against it.
Guys? I think there's something alive that can move in this room. I'm gonna point to the spot where I saw the movement.
Let's call it the peon plants, just for fun.
Val would definitely be checking out whatever it is you saw.
Yeah, I mean, I would be looking and keeping an eye for anything that I can, especially now that it was mentioned.
Could I tell which direction it seemed like it was going in, or just there was just movement that I noticed?
It had moved like backward, like towards the L in plants. Just like as if if something brushed up against it and caused that movement, it was going deeper into the brush.
It looked like it was moving away from where we are.
Hey everybody, welcome back to JnJtabletop. A while ago, I did a video on We're recording.
You know what's really weird is you look fine on the recording, but on the monitor where the Discord is, it's like it's really, it's like in the middle of it. I was like, what the heck? Like, and I was like, weird, but fine.
That was funny. All right. One of the concepts or problems, I guess, that we touched on just briefly in both of those videos is the idea of saying yes and how that can be a bad thing. I don't remember what I said in the last video, the last time when we recorded this, and how I talked about that.
Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to JnJtabletop.
So once once I stop talking, obviously we'll just squish it together. That sounds dirty. Okay.
It's like the worst description. Like, yeah, so after we stop talking.
Oh my god.
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Melly thinks it's a little mole.
Sounds like we got a new pet.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like we've got Isla 3.
Ryla?
Tryla.
Ryla? Yeah, that's good.
No, that's a little trilobite that I found.
So, are we back?
I hit record because I can always just shave that off.
Okay. So, I think Vale had moved a little closer, and Melly had explained what she might have seen.
Yeah, when she mentioned it, he would have went to look.
You're like right up against it, just looking to see what you find.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where Melly's standing, but like he would be just like, she's not getting that close. That would. He would just be like, what are you looking at? Yeah. Just if she pointed it out, he would be like, oh, okay, what?
Can we see anything? Also, how dark is it in this room?
It's pretty well lit because of that like light, heat light kind of spell that he has going in there. So like even though they all seem like kind of corrupted and messed up, he is trying to keep them alive. It seems he's definitely you could tell that he's put, especially as a farmer, you could tell that he's done work to try to help these plants thrive. And okay, so where is this? If you could put on some very light combat music.
Okay.
I'm going to need, I guess, everybody roll initiative.
That's light, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. I'm like, okay. You want initiative?
Yes, please.
That's pretty good.
12.
23.
17.
Sorry, 8.
So as you get closer and kind of look to see what happens, this one of these vines just kind of pops up, and you see that these grasping roots and vines just sprout up out of the ground and the walls, and they are attempting to entangle Melly, Vale, and Echo. I need you all to make a strength check. Or I'm sorry, strength saving throw.
Save.
Rather.
30-20.
Echo is safe.
17 for Vale.
Vale is safe.
13.
Everyone is safe.
The music played along too. It was like, phew. Everyone's safe. Love it when that happens.
So, okay. Yeah. Right over here. Gonna try to get Matt. Actually, would he really have an opportunity to? He would not have an opportunity to because they can't. Well, can they? Yeah, no, it would. It would. Mac, strength save, please. As these vines and
That's a natural 20.
right,
The score is 20 because I have no +2 on strength.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, so everybody is safe from the entangling plants. And Vale, it's your turn.
Okay, so I don't know if we haven't fully discussed how this exactly works because Vale's gonna go melee. But He has like an elven longsword that he created. He creates with his pact magic feature. I forget the name of it exactly, but as a hexblade, that's what he can do. But it disappears if it's off his person. So if he just has it sheathed, it's fine. So he just takes out this like black hexed looking, almost like an onyx longsword that has like tiny little wisps of shadow. He just strikes after it. But I guess technically it's a rapier because I would pick a piercing weapon. So we're gonna go attack. Is it
So
right in front?
it's not the elven longsword style, it's the rapier style?
Correct, because I want the piercing thing for the piercing feet.
Yeah. Does it have that, like, sometimes things that are, I feel like, really, really dark and very black in color, they almost like absorb light? Does it kind of have that
Yeah,
feature to it too?
let's go with that. Sure.
Cool. It's almost like the air looks darker around it.
Yeah. Probably gonna be a miss. An 11 to hit.
And 11 is a miss.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and then he'll just take a second attack for his extra attack. That's a little better. That's a 15.
15's a hit.
Okay. Oh, I can re-roll damage because my piercer feet, which is good because of the one. Much better. That's 9. Counts as magical piercing damage.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you see, like it's almost trying to like reach out to you with these vines coming off of its body, and you just cut them away, and it falls to the ground, and they almost kind of turn kind of like black and decayed as soon as they land on the ground.
Yeah. I think he's just taking in the rest of the situation there. Like, is it just the other one by Mac that's seems to be activated of some
That
kind?
is the only one that seems to be activated.
Okay. I think he'll just take a couple steps up, and I think that'll be it.
Okay. So that brings us to Echo.
Echo will unsheath his long-hilted dagger and try to attack this evil plant directly in front of him.
Go for it.
Or in front of Melly, I should say.
Did I just kill that one?
Nope.
Oh,
It was
then
the
I
other one,
wouldn't
right?
have
The one
left.
up toward the top?
You didn't kill. You didn't kill any of them. You hit it, but it didn't die.
And I wouldn't
Like
have
it was
left
like
it
reaching out to you. And, oh yeah, you did.
I'm
the
just,
range
I'm
damage.
just saying, like, hold on a second. I totally misunderstood that.
Okay, so it's a... Oh god, it's been a while. What's my plus to hit? Plus 10, so 28.
28 is absolutely a hit.
Okay, are you sure?
Does a
Yes.
28
go.
hit?
I'm gonna mute for a second because my dogs are gonna go crazy.
My dog is also kind of, well, not going crazy, but he's right here. He actually, just came up and just put his head on me.
Aw, good boy. That is 10 magical piercing damage.
So it is still up, but as you hit it, you see just kind of pieces of it just kind of get crushed, and vines fall away from where you hit it. Definitely, as much as a plant can seem like it's hurting, it seems like it's hurting.
Okay, I will attack it again.
Okay.
Dirty 20 to hit.
That is a hit.
Lower damage, that's okay. 8 magical piercing.
Okay. Yeah. It almost like it looks like it kind of like shrivels up and just kind of and just dies, and you see just a pile of vines and twigs just fall to the ground after you hit it.
Okay. can I clearly see the other one that's awake?
Yeah, I'd say you could clearly see it, especially because it tried to do that vine growth thing on Mac as well, so you definitely see it.
Okay, then with that, Echo's going to say, excuse me, and run. As soon as he finishes killing that plant, he puts his blade back in its sheath to avoid accidentally hurting his friends that he's squeezing past. And as a halfling, he could just squeeze right past all of them without any extra movement, which is the best. So yeah, he'll squeeze past 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and kick a plant.
Cool.
Use my bonus action to kick a plant. Oh, I get to re-roll those, luckily.
Wow.
Cool. I don't get to re-roll those. That was a 2, which comes to a 12.
That's a hit.
All right, so
I missed
can't
by
miss, which is
1.
awesome. Okay, yeah, let's see my 1d6. That's right.
That's crazy. You have a plus
Oh,
10.
minimum damage. Why? All right, so that's 7 magical bludgeoning damage. And you know what? Because I get it, once per turn, when I deal bludgeoning damage, I can move a creature 5 feet to an unoccupied space. So I'm push it back if it can be moved, but if it's rooted down, then that's
No,
another
it's
story
not.
altogether.
It's not rooted down. You can push it back.
And that'll be it for old Echo. He'll shift back another, let's say, 5 feet, and I'll wait expectantly.
All right. Then it is Mac's turn.
Mac's gonna look at that one, take a step back, and throw Reggie at him.
All right. roll Reggie damage. Or, roll the hit. But
I get to reroll those.
oh my goodness,
man.
I haven't had a night like this in a while.
And then I roll a 3, but I do have a +9 to hit with Reggie, which is a
Yes.
12.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit. That's great.
Oh my gosh. And that is 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see it just kind of it's like you cut off one of its legs actually with Reggie, and the plants kind of fall to the ground, the vines fall to the ground, and then you see more just kind of spiral out and come out of him. And Reggie pops right up back in your hand. Brings this to Sky. He's gonna maybe step closer. Try to constrict Mr. Echo.
No.
Oh yeah, just no.
I have a feature.
What's your feature?
It's called No.
Oh, okay.
Once per
Oh, the
day
heck no.
at dawn, it recharges. I get to say no. I'm assuming it's another strength save.
That was, well, it was a 15 to hit.
Oh, it was a 15 to hit. Okay. Well, that does miss. My armor class is 18.
Then it's nothing. It's just kind of.
Like gently brushes him. He's like, "Stop."
That's exactly what happens. Melly,
Ew.
it's your turn as you see Echo just being harassed by a fine blight.
Is everyone within range? 1, 2. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we're gonna move to 5, 10, 15. Hey, Mac. Now I think everyone's in range. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bless up. And I'm gonna cast that at second level. So that way I can include myself. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna just be exasperated that plants are attacking us.
As he said, get your bless up, not your stress up. Right?
Word.
No? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody is now blessed. Nice move. How long does that last for again?
That lasts for...
1 minute?
I think so.
Okay. Thank you. And that will end your turn, right?
Yes.
Alright. That brings us to Vale.
Vale's gonna charge up and help his good buddy Echo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. And he will attack the Vine Blight with the Rapier.
Okay, you thing.
Alright, that's a natural 12 plus 1 for bless plus 8, so. Got him.
That's a hit.
Gonna re-roll that with my Piercer feat because it's another 1.
Oh my goodness. There's a
3
lot
plus
of
4.
I get to reroll those tonight.
3 plus 4 is 7 magical piercing.
Right. It is still up.
Second attack. 31 to hit, actually.
Yeah, that's a good. I think that is.
4 plus 4 is 8 more magical piercing.
Alright, yeah. How would you like to do that?
I just picture as it's going after Echo, he comes up and stabs it in the body once, and it's a rapier, so it does have a sharp edge, and he just like chops off the limbs that try to go after him a second time.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, and I would say, the moments following, look around. Is there anything else stuck in here, waiting to attack? And nothing immediately comes out. And Melly, you notice, you hear like a little pitter pattering or a little slithering coming from that spot. A little like guardian snake comes out and gives you a little look. Sticks its tongue out.
Mac, look, there's a... No,
Throws a dagger.
no.
Yeah, tell Mac about it. Do it. Tell Mac all about it.
Mistakes have been made.
Turns, sees a snake, and chucks his dagger.
Roll to hit.
Oh, man.
Yes.
That is a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
And of course, I would roll max damage. That's 9 damage.
Mac can now take snake form.
So
Dead.
you cut the head off. Yeah, right. I can take baby snake form. You cut the head off of it, and almost immediately after, it just fades away as if it were never there.
Isla?
Did Vale and Echo see this?
I mean, I would say you
Yeah, right.
probably saw, but like maybe not initially, but when a knife was thrown, I think you would have looked.
Okay, so Vale is familiar with what it looks like when a familiar dies. Would this strike a similarity to him?
It absolutely does.
Okay. Yeah, wait to make sure there's no other movement or threats around. It just says, I'm pretty sure that he knows we're here, and I think that was a familiar like Isla. He was watching us.
Really scoping out what we're capable of.
Yes. Really doesn't change anything, but
Well, now we know he knows.
he knows we're here, yeah.
Hopefully he enjoyed the show.
He has some means of escape. Actually, we probably should pursue quickly now.
I have a matinee with his name on it. Do you think he's down, or do you think he's through one of these rooms?
I'm guessing down, but just a guess, really.
All right, let's go. And Max starts heading down the stairs.
Vel follows.
Not at a run, but at a quicker pace than previously. Like before, it was kind of like walking around. Now it's like walking with urgency, kind of a thing. Getting his power walk steps in.
Sure.
Love it.
So, is everyone going down the stairs?
Vel's definitely gonna follow. He's not gonna let him be alone.
Echo will wait for Melly and then go if Melly ready.
Yeah, Melly will go.
As you start to get further down the stairs, it's almost like damp in the air, and you see that it's kind of taking you to like a dirtier, more just underground looking spot. I guess that makes sense, right? Underground, but it's less finished. It's not like there were some stone floors and everything in the upper levels, whereas here it's just kind of dirt, tunnels, plants, that kind of stuff. And you arrive. If I could find your tokens.
Will we get another map?
I suppose I should share.
Yeah, BB room. What's up? That probably stands for Big Bad, so we're in for it. Here we go.
Basketball. Definitely basketball.
Basketball.
We're space jamming this bad boy.
Yes.
Toon
That's
Squad,
right.
let's go.
Space Jam. All right, so we're down here.
I didn't realize how big of a map it was until I saw how small our tokens
yes,
were.
same. I'm the same.
I looked at it, I was like, okay, that's not too. Wait a second, I gotta really zoom in. Good
Josh, is
scope on
that
these maps.
fog? Or what is that? A river?
What's up?
What, is that fog or walls?
It is some sort of fog-looking thing. And as you,
Heavy obscured or light?
at least lightly obscured.
You-
And as you get a little closer to it, you hear like like snake sounds coming through it. Very reminiscent of like the snake pit that you guys lit on fire.
Melly, do you have any fire spells? These snakes like fire.
It's more of a metaphorical fire. But yes,
I was looking for metaphysical. All right, let's keep going.
Let me ask you all a question, actually. You've been through the woods that were affected, and were just like dark, you know, where you fought the hag and everything. You know, you've seen some nasty stuff. What does the corruption look like to you? How would you describe it?
To me, it's like purple tinted, like blackness, like when something's kind of rotted away. So like at first glance, it's a like a rot, but then on closer inspection, there's this like mystical, whether it's a sheen or an aura, you know, it's something, but with this like purple kind of hint to it.
I was gonna add just with some of the saturation pulled out. It's like you see everything, like Evan just said, but it's not vibrant. It's just something's off visually.
Nice. Anything else anyone wants to add, or does that pretty much cover it?
That pretty much covers it. Cause like, so for me in my head, it was, we had bad wildfires here in Florida a while back, and so like when some areas when you would drive, you would just go like miles and miles of driving, and it would just be burned out forests, and like you have all the trees up, and so like in my head, I always kind of thought that it kind of looked like that a little bit, but instead of it being burned char, it was more of kind of like like he said, a dark rot, and maybe he had like kind of like a sheen or like some. Like, I don't know if necessarily oil is the right word, but just kind of like something oozing a little bit, kind of a thing.
Okay. Izzy, do you have anything to add, or is that pretty much everything?
It's a very good picture.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, everything that you see here screams of that. It has that dark purple, almost rotted look of lifeless. Like the saturation was taken out, like Jake was saying, and it just looks off. It just looks wrong. Like it's diseased in some sort of way. And yeah, that's what all of this, any plants or anything that you see down here, it all just kind of has that tinge to it.
And is the fog like thick enough where we can't see fully through it?
Yeah, I would say you can't see fully through it.
Okay. All right. I guess Mac was first, so what was he doing?
Yeah, I would say I would kind of look at the group and kind of like nod to motion to follow me and start making my way this way.
Yeah, Val would switch back to his bow, but that's the only thing I would say.
Okay.
And he'll maintain 10-15 feet behind Mac at all times, unless he
And
gives
I
a
would-
signal.
I would just kind of continue along. I would say that I would be in a sneaking maneuver, you know, so like I am not trying to be seen by anything. So kind of like, you know, I guess going from rock to rock, you know, kind of just
Yeah, Val's gonna follow
like-
his pattern.
moving relatively quickly but quietly, and just kind of like to the different, you know, rocks as we go.
Sure. And just scattered near some of the rocks, there's like it's almost like dead trees with that like kind of purplish hue on them as well, and this place just stinks. And I'd say like as you get like right around over there towards that area, you just hear in a voice that just seems to echo throughout this little cavern. You made quite a mess for me.
Mac kind of turns and like looks at Vale and like goes for the group.
Vale kind of like smirks, cocks his head to the side, and is just like, go for it. Like, yeah, you.
You've been a thorn in my side.
That's not the only thing I'm gonna put in your side.
What brought you here? Why do you seek me out? Why do you choose violence this way?
You chose the violence. We're answering the call.
Well, if it is violence you want, it is violence you will get. But the girl is mine.
Nobody is nobody's.
We will see.
You won't when I gouge your eyes out.
Everybody roll initiative.
Yes! 2 combats in 1 episode?
Why am I
Yeah,
rolling
18.
awful initiatives?
18 for Vale.
I got a 10.
Uh, 17.
$14.
And 10 for Mac, right? Bear with me one moment. Back, what's that? Ay. Okay. So, initiative has been rolled. And what range do we have here? I'll tell you what, I'll move forward a little bit.
You have my knife, my fist, and my bow.
Okay, so Baylor is going to use wildfire
Oh?
on Mac. And, well, you know, you do have, but he has an angle on you. How big is that? I'm gonna say that you have half cover. That seem fair? Well, no, you're small. You're a small creature.
Not only
Three-quarters?
am I a small creature, but it does say you can attempt to hide even when you're obscured. Well, I guess it's only a creature. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you think is fair. I'm not.
I'll give you 3/4 cover since you're small. Behind that rock, because I was looking at him like that's a pretty small rock, and he's got at an angle, like he's elevated, so I feel like he'd still be able to get you. But I think the fact that you guys are hobbits and some of you are elves and everything shouldn't matter. So it will. Jake, what is 3/4 cover? How much does that add? Is that +5 to your AC?
+5, yeah.
+5. All right,
That's a
Mac,
good
your
one.
AC is +5, what it would normally be. And that is a 28 to hit.
Just squeaks by and hits.
Yikes. So,
I don't even have enough D6 over here. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, that will hit you for 19 points of fire damage. And you will be blinded until the start of his next turn. I feel like it's silly that there's no save for that. Make a wisdom save.
I'm gonna use Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
15?
Actually, wait. We're not. Are we still blessed?
good question.
You said you walked down those stairs pretty quick.
I did specify I was moving with a purpose.
We'll say that this is the last round that you guys have blessed for.
That is an 18.
Respect.
Okay, alright. You make your save. You are not blinded. You did take 15 damage. Were you saying something with Uncanny Dodge?
Yes, I was gonna use Uncanny Dodge to have the damage.
Okay.
You
think?
certainly are.
And you said it was 19 damage originally, correct? Not 15.
It was 19 damage initially. Thank you. Alright. And he is going to he's going to use his multi-attack and yeah. You can try to hit Mac again. Because I think Vale's just out of reach. So, Mac, that is a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Alright.
Yeah, cover is important, people.
With cover, I have 20.
And believe it or not, he gets one more attack. And he's gonna throw it at the guy who's been talking crap again.
Oh boy. You rolled a 20, didn't you?
That's a natural 20.
Oh. Oh, and you used your uncanny dodge already. Well, that's Millie's gonna earn her paycheck.
Okay, that will be 28 fire damage. Make another save.
And that is an 8.
Okay, so you will be blinded until the start of your next turn. I'm sorry, until the start of the Baylor's next turn. And that'll end his turn. He is going to take one step back. And Vale, it's on you.
Okay. So do I have line of sight on this guy in some way? Or do I have to move? Like, did I see him attack Mac, or did I just see, like, fire coming from somewhere?
I'd say you saw probably fire coming from somewhere, only because there were, like, there's the boulder in front of you, but then there's a bigger one in front of that one, and then, like, there's a lot of them, you know? I'd say if you took a step or two to the right, you'd see him.
Do I
You would
also
have
see
had
that?
cover, but you do also see a giant snake
Yeah.
popping out of this pit of snakes.
All right. Well, how many steps do I have to take to the right?
I
Two?
would say 2 steps to the right. Yep.
All right. He's gonna take 2 steps to the right. I ignore cover thanks to sharpshooter,
Yes, you do.
and I still have my bless up for this round. So we're going to use a bonus action and cast chromatic charge using my ice sapphire at level 2. And we're sharpshooting and attacking.
All the things.
Oh yeah, this is we're going for broke here. Okay, that's probably decent. 13 plus 6, so 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yes. Okay, so we'll do weapon damage first. So that's 18 piercing plus 12 cold. So 30 total. I don't know if it matters with cold and piercing, but it's all magic.
Okay, 30 total, you said.
Yep. So I don't have the chromatic charge anymore, but I do still have the option for another sharpshooter, so I'm going to do that. Again, sharpshooter. Definitely not nearly as good. That was a natural 3, so that's a 10 to hit, so that's probably gonna miss.
It's a 10 to hit. Yes, a 10 is a miss.
10 misses. Okay. So he used 2 squares of movement. There we go. 3, 4. He's going to use his action surge because go big or go home here. And sharpshooter attack again. Okay, so that's 12 plus 3 is 15 plus 6 is 21 to hit. 19 hits, 21 hits
That,
too.
yeah, that is absolutely a hit.
So 1, so we're gonna use my piercer feet. Doesn't get better than rerolling a 1. 7 plus 5 is 22. 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 10 is 22. Magical piercing on that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it again with sharpshooter. Okay, so that's a 21 plus 11, so 32 to hit.
32 hits, yes.
Yes. Okay, 4 plus 5. So then it's 19 more magical piercing.
Okay.
And then he's gonna take,
Nice turn.
and then he's gonna take 2 steps to the left and hide behind this rock for cover. And that is all. That is his action surge, both actions, bonus, and move. He's spent.
Okay. And where, I'm sorry, where were you standing before that? You were like,
I had
here?
just stepped up to here. Just if I would have lost line of sight, I wouldn't have bothered to fire. I would have fired back there before, but I moved up. But he just wants to get back behind this cover.
sure. Let me just
Oh no! Oh no!
double check something.
Oh no!
Would you say that's within 10 feet of the
I would.
Snake? I
wasn't
also
thinking,
would.
but I would.
All right.
Can't argue.
So as you step out, you are.
Oh, I'm committed. Yeah, I'm going for
Okay.
cover. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
sounds good. So as you step out of its reach, the giant constrictor snake that comes out of this pit is going to attempt to make an attack on you and constrict. We'll see how that goes. It's a 18 to hit. Oh, you know what? No, Jake. No, it's not, because it has a 5-foot reach for constrict. So that's an 18 to hit for just a regular bite attack.
Okay, I think that would have taken Val a little bit by surprise, and just because it's cool, I will use a reaction to boost his armor class to a 21 for that on
Nice.
shield.
Okay.
Like, wah-ching, just like a...
Yeah, and you see the teeth kind of like slam down onto the shield and slide across it as they miss you and dig into the ground next to you, and creating just kind of like a ripped up surface underneath you, and you are able to escape. Is that your completed turn?
Yeah, even used my reaction. We're good.
Echo, it is now your turn.
Echo is going to run at this big snake,
Okay.
pulling out his staff as he runs, and is just going to smack it right in the gob.
You think. And just as a reminder, he has no reaction now because he used it on Vale.
Yes. It probably wouldn't have been an issue anyway. Oh, that's a great roll. That's a 29 to hit. It probably wouldn't have mattered anyway, depending on if I land one of my unarmed attacks. So, I assume a 29 would probably do it.
29
this is the wrong
absolutely is a hit.
Pulled out a D10. That was the wrong one. D8 plus. Someday I'll remember this. Plus 6. 11 magical bludgeoning damage from Owen's Staff of the Wilds.
Very nice.
Yes.
I would like. This is probably not a good idea, but you know, we're having fun. I'd like it to make a Constitution saving throw as I try to stun it.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, this never works! Oh my god! He's stunned!
Yes,
He can't do
baby.
anything! I mean, he doesn't really have anything else to do, but also he's stunned until the end
Advantage.
of my next turn? Hold on, I'm gonna just double check that.
Hit that thing, yeah.
Until the end of my next turn, Snake is stunned.
Very
Unless
nice.
he has something fun that's gonna come up in a second, because I have a feeling it might. But okay. Unless there's any objection, I'm going to attack it again
Do you think?
with
He's
advantage.
Yep.
Okay, that's a 20. That's an 18. We'll take the 20. With the staff, my extra attack does almost max damage at 13 magical bludgeoning.
Okay. Very nice.
I will spend another key point to make 2 unarmed attacks as a flurry. So we're going to do that first. First roll was a 2. 17. So 27. What's that?
You're still rolling with advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. So 27 to hit.
Yeah.
And this will be 9 magical bludgeoning.
Get him.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should. Because I could, with the flurry comes things I can add to that, but he already used his reaction. I'm sorry about the dog sounds. He's already used his reaction, so there's no sense in doing that. And I think he's too big for me to shove with the big open hand technique. Although, actually, now that I say that, it doesn't specify what their size is. It's just as long as I hit them. It doesn't really make sense to do anything, though, so I'm just gonna take it as it is with the damage and do the next attack, the final attack. 25 or... a 30, aka a natural 20.
Hey, there you go. Nice.
And normally this would be way more exciting because with the Crusher feat, if I deal a critical hit, any attack rolls against it are made with advantage. He's already stunned, so it doesn't really matter, but still fun. So I'm gonna roll that die.
You do good work, Echo. You do good work.
That is 15 magical bludgeoning damage on that last spinning kick.
Hell yeah. I feel like this snake had no idea what it was in for, as like it Vale stepped out in front of it and it was like, haha, like, it went to get him, missed, and then as it was pulling away from that, just got kicked and punched and hit with the staff. And
it knows what arrows is, but I don't know how many times the snake's been punched in the face. So yeah, I'm about it.
Yes.
And I think as he kind of spins out from that it's almost like it was faster than he was expecting, like he hit harder than he expected to. So he'll kind of spin maybe slightly off balance 10 feet over here, because that's how much movement I have left. I know it's not a tactical position, but yeah. I can't really get anywhere good in 10 feet, so that'll be the end of my turn. Did I do something wrong? You look very suspicious. Yes, you're muted also.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're not muted.
No. I'm no suspicious here.
Okay. All right, so Echo is out in the open, and that is the end of his turn.
Okay. Awesome. So typically it would have been the snake's turn. However, the snake is stunned, and its turn shall be skipped. So that brings us to Melly. Melly, it's now your turn. Just a reminder, this is the last turn for Blight. For Bless, rather. So, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I was gonna say, why is she so tiny?
I don't know why you're so sad.
The little baby Melly. All right. Well, I gotta make some moves. If I move like this, like that one move to this box, is that like rough terrain?
No.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Okay, so everyone's in range. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of aid at 4th level. So everyone's getting 15 points because I needed to make sure that we actually got what we needed. And
You
then,
said 15 points?
Yeah, 15, 1, 5.
Okay.
And then we're gonna,
So
let's see. How far? I think that guy's probably way too far away from me. So let's do the little snake guy. I'm gonna do Sacred Flame. I have to use my meta magic. We're gonna do Quickened. So 2 of those. To cast, Sacred Flame at him. You're muted.
Sacred Flame on the snake?
do you automatically fail a dex save as a stunned, or is that, am I
I'm not
misremembering?
sure.
I don't think there's anything specific about that. I would imagine so because they can't move, but is not stated explicitly.
Let's see.
Automatically fails strength and dex saves.
There you go.
Deal damage, baby.
Woohoo! Okay. D8. Those guys. All right. Not bad. Oh, not bad at all. Okay. That's 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage.
And it's radiant damage. I don't know if that matters.
Okay. Well, I don't know if this matters, but how would you like to do this?
I'm imagining the snake like opens up its mouth and it goes like into its mouth and its eyeballs pop out.
Nice. And it just kind of drops to the ground and just like slithers and falls and the way that, you know, all snakes do when they die. Yeah, it's dead. And you hear like, there's a few seconds that go by, well, yeah, a couple seconds go by and you just hear like a thump, like, as the rest of its body kind of catches up to it and it slinkies down and falls and hits the bottom of the pit. And there's just this loud like from the other snakes inside said pit.
Nicely done.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, so that's that is that. And it is now Mac's turn. Mac, remember that you are blinded on this turn.
All right.
I see a smirk on your face. I know you got something brewing.
Because no. Like I'm doing this because I'm blinded. Otherwise, my little feet would be taking me places. But so I want to cast Major Image, and I don't know if I can or not with being blinded.
Well, what are the? I think you can. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
No, so I want to cast it behind this rock right here. Now, I don't know if you want me to roll on how well I do it behind this rock. Or, you know, like based on my knowledge of like seeing it before I was blinded and like me judging the distance or whatnot. Or if you just want me to be able to cast it there, that's fine as well. Like, I'm not gonna say no, but
let's see. Rebel somatic. Spirit.
I don't think it references sight.
Yeah, I don't. I mean,
does it, Michael?
I'm gonna.
It?
So it does. So it says you create the image of an object. You know, there's no larger than 20 foot cube. The image appears at a spot that you can see within range and lasts for the duration. So I don't know if because I have seen the spot, if I would be able to try to cast it there. You know, or if you literally have to see it. That's up to you.
Roll a wisdom. Say wisdom is perception, right? Yeah. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10.
I'm gonna say that you can do it, but we're gonna. It might not be where you want it to be because your mental picture of the battlefield might not be what you know.
I'm trying. I'm creating an image of an ogre behind that rock, and I'm gonna yell out, "Get him, Reggie!" And then I want the ogre to run out 20 feet because it can move 20 feet, and I want it to kind of like head towards Baylor kind of like, I'm just gonna use my token as thing. I want it to like come out behind the rock and kind of head this way to go towards Baylor, and just have this ogre that's kind of like just lumbering towards him.
Oh, that's funny. I went to put one of these on there, and I put it on the Discord instead of.
And to see through it, a creature has to use its action. Unless, of course, they have something else.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that. Well, I'm gonna say that because you failed that wisdom save, it's just the flight path is a little off. So when he does that run, he said 20 feet, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I wouldn't get him that far, you know.
How far would he run?
Oh, I mean, well, like I would say, like maybe like here-ish. Honestly, like I think that would probably be, because if he was behind, because I tried to make him spawn behind the rock so I wouldn't see him getting created.
Okay.
And kind of, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of a thing, like maybe in this range.
Just kind of running around in the, okay.
Just kind of like just starting to head up there, like
Okay.
making it look like he's heading that way, but without actually getting all that far.
Okay. No problem. All right. No, that works. Okay. I was gonna do something else. I thought you wanted him to run towards him. I was like, he's gonna run straight through a rock, but that's okay. I like that.
Could be scarier.
All right. So, Mac, is that your whole turn? Is there anything else that you wish to do or anything?
That is going to be my whole turn.
Okay. All right. You got it. And... So,
I'm gonna say, actually, I'm gonna take my potion of healing with my bonus action. I can do that, right? But I have to roll for it.
mm-hmm.
And I just have a potion of regular healing. What is that?
1d4 plus 1.
No, 2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. I was thinking magic missile for some reason.
2d4 plus 2? Oh, yeah, that's
Sir.
right. That tells me. Yeah, that's 5 health.
Okay. Hey, it's better than no health. Yeah, and Mac's looking pretty beat up, right?
Well, we did get aid, so that
Yep.
helped. But so I'm not as bad as I was, but I'm not looking great. I'm definitely looking. I'm still smoking. Let's put it that way.
I don't think anyone realized that like Mac didn't look 100% even going into this fight. But okay, so that brings us back up to the top because the other things are not happening currently. And Mr. Baylor is going to... Let me just make sure I have this right. Oh yeah, that ain't gonna work. Maybe another time. so he is going to cast Firestorm.
Oh.
I love the looks of realization that you get from Jake.
I think that's like a level 7 spell or something really high like that. Okay. Guys, this might really hurt.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's fine.
Make sure that is correct. It's still, is it still the same?
It hurt that much.
Yeah,
You don't
it
have
is.
that much health left.
How bad could it be? Hard
Well-
cut to the damage being taken.
Everybody takes like 40 or 50 damage.
Just
Come on,
curious.
everybody.
Who has that ring?
Echo does.
All right,
What,
good.
the Ring of Spell Storing?
Good. Good.
Yeah.
So, that's fun. Okay, so it says the area of the storm consists of up to 10 foot cube. I don't think we said that. 10-foot cube would be 4 squares, that's correct, right?
I'm sorry?
A 10-foot cube is 4 squares?
Yes.
So you have to see. Location, chaser
There's Storm.
Yeah, each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. All right.
Don't have my reaction.
I'm going to use my Cunning Recovery to recover my no feature.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy.
I should have taken that snake bite. This is what I'm thinking. Firestorm. We got ourselves a wildfire druid of some kind here, peoples. Fire's usually a dex save too. So that should be good for Mac and Echo. I don't know if it's gonna hit Mac.
We also have evasion.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna hit Mac. Millie and I might get cooked.
Yeah, it looks like Melly's about to eat it.
Melly, flip a coin.
Flip a coin.
I like
One
where
or
that's
two.
heading.
I don't have one.
Oh, geez.
Just
Odd or even?
roll any
Okay,
die and
okay.
tell me if it's even or odd.
It's whatever it needs to be so we don't all die. It's odd.
It's odd.
I
Okay.
was taking damage.
Okay.
No more blessing either.
So, Melly is actually the only one who does not get hit
Oh
by
my
this.
gosh.
Everyone
Rolled the
make a
wrong
dex-
one.
Everyone else make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, Max, save against this. You might take 0.
It's a 23.
Yes, that's good.
23.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 19.
I do have a +7 to
Yeah,
my
I know.
saving
I
throw.
know.
you-
Look, I
Did you hit the
know
dex,
that
kids?
this is not easy, but I believe in you guys.
Vale doesn't
24.
have. Nice. Vale doesn't have proficiency, but he's still got a 19. He's
Okay,
got
so
still
19,
good
23,
mod.
24. Is that what that was?
Yes, we
Yeah.
all fail.
28.
That should be good. Those are probably successes.
Yeah, everyone succeeded.
You guys take no damage. I still take half. use.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll again. They just take no damage.
Yeah, if
Their evasion
Evasion.
feature.
Look at you.
Half on a fail,
I still take.
done on a save.
This thing hits
Look at
hard
you.
though, guys. It's like stupid hard. Like he casts fire.
Mac and Echo just
Wait,
take
what?
a step to the left.
Mac just crouches further against the rock because he still can't. You know, like I don't know. Is it the start of his turn that I can see, or is it the end of his
Yes,
turn that I can?
it's the start of this thing.
Why is everybody screaming?
Feels like I'm in a toaster, but
See a
it's
big,
nice toast.
a big white blur instead.
Vale is going to take
Yeah,
39 points of fire damage.
and that's with the save, or no?
Oh, you saved. Have
Yeah.
that. Sorry.
Okay.
I was about to say if that was the half damage. Oh my god.
No. That's
That would have just one-shotted the entire party if we all fail.
All right, so that's 19. No, I round down. Yeah, that's. I'm completely drawing a blank. All right, that's really. He was at max, so it's really not too bad, but still, it's just. Can hit hard.
Yep. That was pretty good. All things
yeah,
considered.
yeah.
Oh, who did I delete? I just deleted. Did I delete somebody?
2 fire tokens, 3 fire tokens, 4 fire tokens. Does it
Thought I
stay?
was
Has Vale been snapped?
No, Vale's underneath.
I'm underneath the
Okay,
fire.
It does not. I mean, realistically, I guess it probably should have stayed until the end of the turn, but
Okay.
it would be really hard to move around without it.
Yeah.
So the whole area around it is all just black, and any like little like shrubbery and stuff that might be around, you notice is unaffected.
Yeah.
And he will.
Run away.
For now. And that's gonna move us to Vale. Vale's turn.
Yeah, that was, okay. How far away is he from me?
10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80.
26, 27 squares. So getting close to
Yeah,
130 feet, maybe. All right. All right, Vale's gonna run. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do any of these small rocks up in front of him provide any cover?
The little tiny ones do.
Okay.
Oh wait,
And on the way up there, probably not, right?
I'd say no. Yeah,
Okay.
like the one that you're next to right now, that one is the smallest that I would consider, any form of cover.
Yeah. Vale's gonna use his bow and cast Spike Growth and center it on Baylor.
Nice.
Like, all right, you nerd. 20-foot radius sphere, so right on top of him is what I'm doing. So 4 squares all around. And it's now difficult terrain, and moving in that area is 2d4 piercing. That was his action. He still has,
It's just moving in the area that
Movement.
happens here, right?
yes, movement causes damage, and it's difficult terrain.
Yes.
Let's get 2 more squares left. Yeah, he's just gonna keep running. And he's right there. And And then he's gonna use his bonus action. Well, actually, how do you feel about this? As a racial ability, does that, and as a magic item, can he cast Misty Step? Or is that the 2-spell rule? It's a weird one, right?
Yeah, it is technically supposed to be the 2-spell rule, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how, if you look at it as a spell or if you look at it as...
How would you look at it?
Well, next to Misty Step says use, not cast, so let me do it.
Alright. Yeah, I'll let you do it then.
Okay. And he's gonna Misty Step us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right behind that big cover.
Cool.
And that's it.
Alright. So no damage yet, just if he moves right now. He's kind of locked down with difficult terrain and...
Correct.
Okay, I just want to completely make sure about it. Alright, cool. Echo, it is now your turn.
Echo is going to run really fast. So I've been counting. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, oh gosh, 35, 40. I will spend a key point, and as a bonus action, I will dash using Step of the Wind. So 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, and then use my action to dash again, but not going to go too far. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and just kind of chill here for a second. Because I won't be able to do anything once I get there, so there's no reason to run up in there, get myself stung up by thorns, and, you know, all that.
Yeah.
So we're going to chill here for a second.
Alright. Cool. Right. That's... What another turn for that? It's Melly's turn.
Okay.
As you just see Echo, I feel like, do the Naruto run and just fly, essentially.
Alright, so we're gonna 5, 10, 20, 25, right here where Mac is. And we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of healing here.
Smart.
Where's the one that I want? We're gonna do Cure Wounds at 3rd level. So just roll that 3d8. Shall use these 3. Okay, pretty good. 21 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
And then I have 1 square of movement, so I'm just gonna do this. Boop. There's nothing else that I can do because he's out of range at this point. That'll conclude my turn. Oh wait, one. Don't die, Matt.
No. Got a little hairy there for a minute.
Let's finish this thing. That ends my turn.
Okay, very nice. That will... Okay. This is fun music. Yeah. Also, always happy to see Glenn. She is the cutest, the actual cutest. All right, so Echo out of the little thing in front of you, the little like table looking things. It's made from kind of dead trees and branches and that kind of stuff, and out of it comes a twig blight, which realistically is not anything to be super worried about, but you know.
I think there's probably a moment where he's like, ah, oh. I remember you. How have you been?
And he's gonna roll an 18 to hit you. Ooh.
Meets or beats, right?
Yes, sir. Meets or beats.
Then that is a hit. I have an 18 AC.
Right. And that is gonna be 2 points of piercing damage to you. Another one pops out from the other side, and he's gonna try to hit you as well, and that's gonna be 16.
A 16 will miss.
Then he misses. And
I feel like again he's just being gently bothered by these plants. He's like, ow, stop.
they're just kind of like, it's not even like they're actually like stabbing him or clawing him, they're just kind of like poking you.
The first one like it dug a little bit. Like it did hurt, just not very much.
Yeah.
Ow.
That for now, that's gonna bring us back to Mac. And Mac,
right.
you can see.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. I calculated the spaces. I can make it to here in 65 feet. Now, I've also calculated the distance, and I'm within 80 feet of him, which means I can shoot him with my short bow.
Nice.
So I'm gonna try to take a shot at him from this distance.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
A 21 does hit, even with, I was gonna say he has half cover, even with half cover at 21 hits. So you may roll your damage.
It is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I actually am, because I have one thing of movement left, I'm going to take a step back behind this rock.
Cool.
And then shall I?
Alright. Well. Brings us back to the top. Let us save. 60 feet? Yeah, we'll see.
Whoa, I am a pyro. Whoa, I wanna burn it up. Every Wildfire Druid's theme song.
Pretty much. Let me just see this. that. No, not yet. Sorry.
I would like to use Echo's no ability.
Let's. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Just gotta make sure something quick. Lo siento. Alright. He is gonna just kind of. And just kind of like yell and make this loud noise. As just move this off to the side for easiness sake.
Oh,
That's probably too big. That's too big. Yeah. As he turns into a fire elemental, and I feel like the vines nearby, some of them start to burn away. Now, mechanically speaking, would he still take damage from? Let's see.
I mean, it's piercing
I think he
damage.
still
It's
would,
magical. So it's. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
all right, how many
yeah,
squares does he move?
let's see. He didn't move at all yet. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. And it is difficult terrain.
Cool. Is that difficult terrain for whatever?
It is.
Either way. Alright. So 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40 to be out of it.
So he moved all 20 feet.
He moved all 20 feet. Yep.
Nice, that's 8d4. Oh, that's pretty good stuff. 17 plus 5, so 22 piercing damage.
Okay. That gets halved down to 11 piercing damage. Because he has resistance from. Wait a sec. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non. No, that's just normal.
Is magical. It is a spell.
Yes, sir. So 22, you said, right?
17 plus 5, yes.
Nice. All right. And that was 40 feet of movement. 5, 10. And that is his full movement. And he's going to. Here, actually, back up. He's going to make. Alright, so there is a small, little table kind of in front of between him, Echo, and him right now. Personally, I think he should still be able to hit. He's got a 10-foot range, and it's a small table. It's a fire elemental. Do you guys think that's cheese, or you think that makes sense?
He has
I
the
don't want
reach.
any-
He's got the reach. I don't know. I mean, unless
Okay.
somebody sees it differently.
I just don't want anyone to feel some type of way about that before. All right, cool. So he's gonna make his attack, and Echo. He rolled two. He's multi-attack. I rolled both of them at once. 22 for each of them.
They both hit.
Okay. It's going to be 20 fire damage. And until you use an action, let's say, target is a creature or flammable object that ignites until the creature takes an action to douse the fire. The target takes 5 or 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. So, Echo, until you take an action to kind of pat yourself down, or I'll say until anyone else takes an action to pat yourself down or put some water on you, you will take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay. And I'm sorry, maybe I missed it. How much damage did I take from the attack itself? Did I miss that? I feel like I missed that.
20.
So 20 damage immediately, and then more damage to come.
Sure. And that will end his turn and bring us back to Vale.
Okay. Vale is going to use another second level slot to cast Chromatic Charge, and seeing fire again, he will choose ice. I don't know if I missed Melly's turn. Did we get blessed again or anything?
No, not this time.
Okay. Okay, so he's going to just attack regular. Yeah. Natural 20, baby, for a critical hit on a level 2. On a level 2 with this is gonna be fun. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be really fun. Okay, so let's handle the piercing damage first. Extra dice because of my piercer feat. 10 plus 5, so that's 15 magical piercing. And then 6d8 cold damage.
Nice.
Oh. 15, 20, 31 cold damage.
Golly.
Okay. And what was the other damage?
Two 8s and a 7. That one was 15 magical piercing and 31 cold.
Yeah, it's like you see within the flame, like it's almost like the flame stops for a moment, and this ice starts to like spread, and then it does melt, and water kind of, it
Like
turns to
steams?
water for a moment, almost starts to snuff out a part of the flame, and then it just turns to steam. You see all three versions of the ice.
Of water. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Ooh. Jesus, guy's a tough son of a gun. I'm gonna attack again, but I'm gonna do sharpshooter on this one.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, natural 18 is probably gonna do it. So that's plus 6. So. Damage 2. 13 plus 10, 23 more magical piercing.
Jeez. Nice.
I guess only 2, but he used his bonus, he used his full action. He's gonna try and take some heat off of Echo if he can by running out into the open. 1, 2, 3, excuse me, ogre, 4, 5, and 6. He just runs out there and he's done.
Cool. Very nice. Echo, it's your turn.
I take 1d10 fire damage. Do you want to roll that damage? Do you want me to roll it? How would you prefer? I feel like you should roll it. It's your beast.
I want Michael to roll it because I want your friends to hurt you.
I don't like that, but also I kind of do.
Oh,
It's a 7.
Ouch.
he's out of line, but he's right.
Okay, so... All right, very good. Echo is on fire, and he's got blights poking him. He's not taking very kindly to this, so he pulls out his 10-foot-long staff
Nice.
and retaliates swiftly against this fire fellow. So he will try to attack it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get hurt from this, but I don't know that for sure, and Echo definitely doesn't know that, so... that wasn't great. At 18?
That hits.
Oh, good. Or bad. We don't know yet. Not bad. 4 plus 6? Yes, 10 magical bludgeoning damage. And I would like him to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 21.
Okay, no luck there. Does something happen to me after
Well-
attacking him?
Oh, creature that touches the animal are considered the melee attack. Well, no. You're within 10 feet of it, not 5 feet, correct?
Yes,
By the
that's
way,
what I
I'm
was
looking
hoping
at
for,
that.
baby.
Yeah. I think, like, rules as intended, you should probably still take damage, but rules as written, you don't, and that's what we're going with.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense to me that, if it's really hot right next to it, if you can get a little away and, poke him
Yeah.
with a spear or whatever, it's just in this case, it's a bludgeoning stick. With my bludgeoning feat, though, you know what? No, we'll hold off on that. So never mind. Crusher is what I was saying, not bludgeoning feet. Okay, I'm going to attack him again.
Echo's feet does bludgeoning damage.
What's that?
Echo's feet.
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
28 to hit.
28 hits.
That is 12 magical bludgeoning damage.
12
And-
magical bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it again.
Well, before you do that, when you hit him with that last attack,
No way.
the fire form dissipates, and a man is in front of you.
Yes.
No longer on fire. The area around him is singed, and everything's all burnt up. But he is still there. Yeah, I mean, you like now actually being close, you're the first one who's actually kind of close to him. You see that it's almost as if the corruption has affected his face and his body. Like he has that kind of purplish, just like the life sucked out of him. And you see it almost like our friend who got struck by lightning. If that scar and that mark was like a purple, and there was there were like lines coming off of it, like dark lines, as if life was being sucked from them. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Wow. So with that, the thing in front of me is a table, and we have both been able to reach over it. Can I hop over it with like difficult terrain? Like just
Sure.
an extra 5 feet of movement?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I think with that quick bap bap, and then seeing him like kind of like fall back, not on fire, knowing the consequence of this, Echo, well, I guess he jumps onto the table because I can't quite move the full 10 feet, can I? So I guess I was gonna just eat those reaction attacks, but I don't think I'm still within reach. So, yeah, he's gonna hop on the table, and as he's doing that kind of vault to get up there, just swing his foot up to the side. I'm gonna use a key point to make it a flurry of blows, and we'll start with the first melee attack, the kick punching attack. That's a 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is 8 magical bludgeoning damage. And I would like... do I? Hold on.
You thinking of what I think you're thinking?
Yeah.
Well, before you say this, Chromatic Charge is a concentration spell.
And you have not used it?
Well, no, I did use it on that last turn.
Oh, so the growth is gone.
What you're gonna do is what I think you're gonna do, and that's significant information.
It was what I was going to do, yes.
I'm sorry to ruin it.
No, you're fine. It doesn't matter because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
I want him to make a strength saving throw first.
That is 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
And the DC is 15, so that means he passes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Echo is going to... in one quick movement after that kick, he will stand up on the table and then just full on try to like punt him like a soccer ball. Like the least graceful kick, the least graceful attack I think you've ever seen from him. 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
That is 10 magical bludgeoning damage. And how about another strength save?
That is 18.
Okay, he passes that too. I think that'll probably do it for old Echo. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna chance the reaction attacks and shimmy up behind him here.
All right. Yeah. So let's see. We got. I think you're good. We got an 11 and an 8.
Dragon Ice Fire Peak playthrough. I did this, and as he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave their range." I'm like, "They're gonna get reaction attacks." She's like, "Yeah, I don't care." It's like,
If the last 2 times I got hit by them meant anything, like I wasn't really that worried about it. But yes, that'll
Just kind of caress you as you walk away. It's like,
Don't leave.
all right. So Echo's turn is over. That. Or another one.
Oh,
As a second giant boa, giant constrictor rises from this snake pit. Will start to move 50. I believe that's as far as he gets. And it's Melly's turn now.
Okay. Oh boy. Now I don't know what to do. Oh, I guess I'll do the same thing I was gonna do before. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 90, okay, I think I could make it to where I want to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do, where is it? So I gotta find the thing on the thing. Oh, it's 500 feet. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast Dimension Door. Boop.
Yep.
And we're just gonna go ahead. I can move 500 feet
Anyway.
now. So, oh man, it's so tempting to go like right in his chair,
Hello.
but I'm not gonna do that
Why not? Send it.
because I think Melly will die then. I'm gonna go. Is that where I want to go? Or is this where I want to go? How far away from everybody do I want to be? I think I want to be there. Right? Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, no, wait. Okay, sorry. Wheels are still turning. I wasn't expecting that giant snake to come up.
That's okay.
Threw me through a loop. Okay, and then since I can only use a cantrip this round, I'm going to do Quicken again. And we're gonna, where's my thing? Sorry, I clicked into the wrong thing. And then we're going to do Ray of Frost, because he seems to be opposite of that.
Sure.
So I have to roll. I hate rolling.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Alright. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. That's 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
It hits. Okie dokies. Here we go. 2d8. Come on, don't let me down. Oh, that kind of sucked. 5 points of cold damage. And then I didn't use any of my movement, so we're also gonna go ahead and just do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then go right back there. Because that makes sense in my mind.
Sure.
Including my turn.
Very nice. Great turn. So that's my 3 quarters go. Come back for you, Evan. And that is a 10 to hit. So it just comes back up to you.
Stop it.
Touches you again.
Cool monster.
Or Twiggy.
Yeah, that's their turn. So Mac, it is now your turn.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash. I am going to run. I am going to stab him in the face. Oh no, I'm going to try and attack him.
Okay, nice.
Cat in the box. And that, my friends,
Oh no, it's not.
it is. It is.
Come on.
One. Advantage. One was a 14, one was a 1.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
All right, how many dice are you rolling?
I'm rolling 12 dice total. 10d6 and 2d4s.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, Mac. You got this. Michael's good at math too, so the fact that he's gonna take this long is wonderful.
I think he doesn't have enough dice to roll it all at once.
I have 96, so I do have to roll one extra after that.
Yep.
That is a 48 points
Oh!
of damage.
48 points
Yes.
of damage. Jeez,
Ooh.
man. Wow.
He did make a promise.
Because I do only add my plus modifier once, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, 48.
that is a hit. That is some hit. He's still up, but that is some hit.
How's your
Oh,
side
no.
feeling now?
He made a promise.
Do you?
That's bad.
That's your full turn, right?
Yes, yeah, because I used my bonus action to get over there. I could have gotten a little bit further and thrown my knife at him, and I thought about it, but Mac would have been up close and personal. Just that's what he would have done.
Sure. Okay. The next turn doesn't really. Well, actually. Yeah, I guess it does. So, this plant, very reminiscent of the ones that you saw last time, comes up. 5, 10, 15. It will use its, I guess it's secretly a vine blight. And just vines just shoot out of the potted plants. Just uses entangling plants and Echo roll a DC, roll a strength save.
I got you. I get to reroll those, which is super good for me. Okay, that's much better. That is a... What do I get? +3? So it's not that good, but a 16?
Yep, yeah, you save as you continually you were continually bothered by these plants. They're not really hurting you. They're barely even inconveniencing you. It's just annoying.
Please stop. Meanwhile, he's like on fire.
That-
Poor man.
Bring us back. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. All right. So, homeboy is going to use something I've been waiting for.
Don't like that. Called flame death. Everyone dies in flames.
Not the flame death.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anti-drawing mode.
Oh no, he has to draw.
2,
Oh boy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which is 50 feet, so really it's a little further than that. Going to use a... Well, no, I messed that up a little bit. That's supposed to be like that, not actually touching Echo, but gonna use Wall of Fire. And I need Mac and Melly to make a dexterity saving throw. As this massive wall of fire, it's about 20 feet tall, only, well, you really can't see how thick it is, about 20 feet tall, and it just comes from nowhere as you see. Yeah.
That's a good move right there.
Hey.
I can't see through it, right?
No, sir.
Yep.
21 to save.
21 to save. All right, so you save and take no damage, right?
Correct.
Wild.
It's a deck save.
Yeah.
So Melly rolled a 13. If she fails, I'm gonna go ahead and use favored by the gods because
that is a fail.
oh man. All right, how many of these do I roll? I think it's just one, right?
2d4.
No, 2. Okay. Cool.
I think it has the potential.
Yep. Okay, here we go. That's terrible. 16 in total.
You failed.
Might have done it. Oh.
Literally just failed.
Nelly dies.
Melly doesn't die,
Goodbye.
but you do take 25 points of fire damage. And our buddy is going to use his bonus action to change his shape into an earth elemental. And he's still got some turn left, but it's 11 o'clock. So we're going to end there and pick up next time.
You would.
There's a wall of fire
Oh,
in between.
you dirty, no good son of a gun.
No good, dirty.
It's good to be playing. It's good to have some combat. Feels like we haven't had combat in a while. But yeah, everybody, if you had fun today, then thanks for stopping by. We have tons of episodes of this if you're just tuning in now, and you should definitely catch up. We have a playlist. Links in the description for that. Also, just, youtube.com/JnJtabletop. Just click that little guy over there. We have a playlist with everything in there. And if you want to learn more about the game we're playing, we have a ton of videos on that too. So check all that out. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, a subscribe, comment if there's something cool that happened or something weird that happened, and follow all these fine people on Twitter and all the other interwebs. So we will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Be excellent to each other. And I don't think I said it last time. So Wu-Tang is for the children.
Oh boy. Thanks for watching.